What's going on, everybody? This is Tim Barrera here, Dual Throw Outdoors. Here to break down a common topic that's talked about, debated about in fishing a lot. When do you use a simple concept for beginners, but even people who've been doing it for a while, like me, even think about it from time to time. When do you use a spinning rod? When do you use a bait cast rod? And for me, what I do is once a bait's a certain weight or below, I'll go spinning. Once a bait's a certain weight or below, I'll go bait cast. Now, before I say what that weight is, I'm just going to give you some examples of things I'd throw on spinning or I'd throw on bait cast. Like, no questions asked, here they are. So, you'll see a lot of these rods highlighted in my upcoming Rod Reel Arsenal video. Right here is my Dobyns 724C heavy action Sam Sobey rod, bait caster on a excuse me, a Revo STX reel. Really nice setup. But anyways, this is on 15-pound fluorocarbon, and of course, on this combo, I have jackhammer chatterbait gold shad with a yellow mosaic on the back. Now, almost all of my chatterbaits, whether it's jackhammer or traditional or half ounce, I have a couple threes, but mostly half ounce. Half ounce baits always getting thrown on bait caster. The only possible exception, which we don't have a lot of around here, is if you're flipping docks and trying to skip. You know, it's very difficult to skip with a bait caster. But if you're a guy who's like, I still want to skip, but I'm not going to go the bait caster route, maybe get you a medium heavy or heavy action spinning rod just for that. Aside from that, though, I really don't see any reason why you would want to throw a bait as heavy as half ounce on spinning. You have a lot more control of the fish with a bait cast rod reel. Just more of a power ready technique and application for that. So half ounce baits like chatterbaits, spinner baits, jigs, always on a bait caster. Always. Other than that, skipping scenario, which is applicable to everyone. Now, next we're going to look at a time where you would always throw a spinning rod. This right here is one of the many ways you could throw a Ned rig. This happens to be just a Z-Man TRD Bugsy in the Bama Bug color. 1/8 ounce head. And I'll tell you right now, 80 to 90% of my spinning reel fishing, no matter what the bait is when I'm using an 1/8 ounce head. So 1/8 ounce head, always, and there's no exception to this rule whatsoever. Always throw that on spinning rod, 10 times out of 10. With a bait caster, you're going to reel if the magnets loose, which gives you a higher chance for backlash, as well as these baits are getting stuck on the bottom a lot, so it's harder to pop off the bottom with a bait caster. You know, because spinning reel, you can reel down and do what I call the trick. Reel down, open your bail, and it pops the bait off very often. As long as you're not on rocks, it's very successful. But anyways, so that's just another reason. But yeah, I mean, if you're trying to throw a bait as light as 1/8 ounce on a bait cast rod, good luck. But yeah, this is my spinning setup. Pretty much they're all either a medium light or medium combo. Straight 8-pound fluorocarbon. I'm not a braid the leader guy. I understand it works for some people, but for me, I'd rather be safe with my knots. And I just like straight fluorocarbon. I've had a lot of good success with it. So, but anyways, yeah, 1/8 ounce baits always on spinning rods. And of course, that includes anything below 1/8 ounce, and I would even put 3/16 ounce in that category as well. So, now we get to the tweener weight. All right, folks, this is the tweener weight. This is my Dobyns Baitcast Champion XP jig combo. As you can see, I have just a green pumpkin jig, black and blue chunk there for a little bit of early season fishing I did. But anyways, this is on 10-pound fluorocarbon. Straight 10-pound fluorocarbon. Now, back to what I was mentioning at the beginning of the video. 1/4 ounce is that ounce that can go either way. Now, for me, throwing jigs, I prefer it on a bait caster just because with 10-pound, I can still zing this pretty far and you can get a lot more power in your hooks. That's with, you know, stouter hooks on jigs. But if I'm throwing like a Kitech football jig with a super light wire hook, I'll throw that on a spinning rod with 8-pound. So to me, you know, half the time with 1/4 ounce, you want to throw a bait cast. Half the time you want to throw spinning, and it's really up to the user discretion there. You can't really go wrong either way. Crankbaits I will usually throw on bait cast, but if it's a 1/4 ounce jerk bait, I'll probably throw it on spinning. But yeah, that 1/4 ounce weight is pretty much that weight that can go either way for either bait cast or spinning. But so basically that puts me at 5/16 or above. Other than the skipping situation I mentioned earlier, always bait caster. 3/16 or below, always spinning. So when you're going and trying to decide what bait weight you have and what form of bait caster spinning rod and reel combo you want to throw, keep that in mind with the weight. And then 1/4 ounce, kind of up to user discretion. You can kind of go either way there. So this is Team America, Dual Throw Outdoors, coming to you with a video on when to throw bait cast combos and when to throw spinning combos. Thank you for watching this Dual Throw Outdoors video. If you like this video, be sure to leave it a like, share with your friends, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Also, be sure to follow us on Facebook and Instagram for more Dual Throw Outdoors content.